Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And this is the final challenge of Street Man Fighter. This is the last dance. This is the big shebang. Cannot wait to get into it. It's definitely bittersweet. I have spent a very long time sitting in this chair reacting to Street Man Fighter. I've had so many hours just watching and analyzing, and now we're here at this moment for the final challenge, and I'm a little emotional, not gonna lie. I think the last challenge, Cheers, I got super teary-eyed with Biib boys with their very memory focused happy routine, and I know that was part of the challenge was to create a happy moment, and I think they definitely did that, and so did everybody else, but that one really stuck out to me. And here I know that with the last dance, it is for the crews to be able to display a routine that really showcases who they are as a crew, and I cannot wait to watch this. I know there was a kind of a text message live-ish kind of performance thing for this, so I'm definitely curious as to how that played a role into the overall rankings, but I will be reacting to these in the order in which they placed. So I would be starting with B2B and finishing with Just Jerk, who took the championship slot. So let's go ahead and get started. I got that in-sync vibe going on right here. I really like this song.
I know as the night goes on, you might end up with someone. So why do I bite my tongue? Oh, I wanna know ya. I'm looking around the room. Is one of those strangers you? And do you notice me too? Oh, I wanna know ya. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I loved that so much. Is that my favorite 뱅크투브라더스 performance? I think it is. I really liked the rain performance, not gonna lie. I think that was super fun. And I think they had some nice choreos brought to the table for Dance Rank Mission. And their eliminations were so enjoyable to watch. Not them getting eliminated or the whole context, but I loved the different battles they brought. But choreographically, I am just a sucker for when people take tracks like this and they're able to integrate their genre of movement that is so not this song. And they're able to marry it together, because for me it shows innovation, it shows creativity, and it shows that you have an identity as an artist. And I absolutely love that. Just how they started this was brilliant. I love the panning around at the camera. You know me though, part of me wishes that we didn't have so many cut shots to judges and all that, but remember, I do know this was like a live recording and everything, so I get it, you know. This whole with one arm coming up and the rest of them threading, like bringing around and then having the camera go around is such a beautiful visual. This is gorgeous, and then it pulls away. And having one of them come up to influence the next person is so beautiful. Yeah, and then they just over one, and then they bleed through the next. I love that with where you hear that sucking of the air out of the room, and you just use that with the fist. It's so nice. I love how he sets it up, and what's interesting is that he can pick anywhere he wants to go, and it's so nice that their fluency of who they are, they're able to just kind of melt over to him, and that creates a sense of wonder and curiosity and exploration about this that I really love. I love this where they force the fixed point and he's kind of sporadically creating more of tense interaction with what's going on. I absolutely love this. Ugh. And you can just hear in the audience, they're like, yes, because that would be me too. Like, that's... I like the fact that Mike is just watching and enjoying. You know, is he analyzing? Probably. I really like the fact that with this last dance, I said it in the last video with Cheers, I love just being able to watch their growth and just seeing where they are from the start of the show to now. It really feels like they've bonded more as brothers, right? No pun intended, but pun intended. But also seeing just there's probably an extra level of camaraderie between all the members of SMF. So I love this add-on where they just, how they chose to add on is instead of just people being still until they're ready to move, they're doing their own thing and then they add on when they're ready. So that's more of a complex approach. So we're actually seeing more complex choreographic tools coming from B2B here than we've seen them do, and I love it. Yeah, I can see why they partnered with Proudmond, because Proudmond would always bring this kind of perspective, and for me, I prefer this perspective over most for myself as an artist too. I absolutely love this. This right here, it gets so slow. Then they start hitting, just, oh my gosh. Just how they're hitting it, how he's hitting it specifically is really captivating, and I love the slowness where they build. And they don't start till dance. So normally they would start on the 3 or they'd start on the 5, but they started on a word instead. That was interesting. They're just making interesting choices. That was go. Instead of going or vibration, they chose to wave it. And I love that choice. Just the rock and how they're building it, it just feels so, I'm vibing and I'm building with them emotionally, and I love it. Now, if anybody can tell me who this person is right here, they do cut to him pretty often. I've already said, I absolutely love their build of this. The cutouts, it is what it is, final show. They're building, and they build it up so well. This was so cool. This add-on choice that they chose to do where they're accenting what he's doing. It's just the upper body that's hitting or matching my center in comparison to the move itself. God, that's so cool. Yeah, do I feel like the confetti? I know last time they're performing here, confetti for everyone, but I love that they go, oh, and they just collapse. So captivating. And they're just finishing it out, boom, with the melt out, of course, because of these beautiful end screens, I'm not able to really see it, but they threw that away. I love it. Definitely my favorite performance from 뱅크투브라더스, and what a time to actually choose to bring it out and showcase everything. I'm a huge fan of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the conclusion of the entire Street Man Fighter series. Wow, we've come so far. This has been a wild ride. I do feel like I may end up, reacting to some battles that I may have missed, because, with copyright and everything, things have just been so sensitive with YouTube lately on my end where I live. And I just feel so privileged at the fact that I have so many of you guys that are really right in there with me, helping me with context of challenges, really helping me understand what I'm looking at outside of just the dancing, it is really helpful. And sometimes having people who know more than just what Mnet shows you really helps be able to enjoy it with as big of a context as possible. And I really felt like I was able to try to attempt to at least react to some of these things with as much objectivity as possible. But of course, remember, I'm human, so some of my notes throughout this entire series of reactions may have been a little bit, out of pocket. But at the end of the day, do I think that every crew that we saw brought something fabulous to the table in some way, shape, or form? Absolutely. So I feel like the show did its job. We got to showcase some amazing, talented dancers as individuals and as a crew. Thank you guys again for being on this ride with me. As always, I look forward to the discussions for Street Man Fighter and for this challenge. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.